Alrighty. Ah. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Pretty good workout this morning. Moving back to a upper body, lower body split. I'm always auto relating, but I felt like today I went into the hammer. So, pro tip. I say pro. Anyone in the chat, I'm going to call it a pro tip. Simply because I do train with a guy named Nicholas, and we talk a lot. Nicholas competes. He is a physique competitor, so you could actually call him a professional. And I'm going to say pro tip because I'm a trainer. I do kind of know what I'm doing. But more importantly, the reason it's a pro tip, it's pretty simple. This damn phone charger. Give me 1 sec, guys. Give me 1 sec. Get this charger plugged in. Anyways, anybody that's in the live, hope you're having a great day. If you want to see the gym that we are going to be working at as a trainer, maybe a fitness director one day, would be cool to kind of, I've always thought it would be cool to be in charge of a gym where I can walk around and say, yeah. So, all right, guys. If you know anything about me, we are going back into the country. So if the signal gets lost, there's not really much I can do about that. But anyone who decides to come on these chats, I try to go when I can. But who is going to maybe watch me do a podcast? Who in the chat? There's nobody in the chat. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. I never know if there's anybody in the damn chat because it goes in and out. Anybody that's there, let's go. Sexy. You damn right, sexy. Hell yeah. Listen, if the only reason that you tune into my channel is to think I am a sexy bastard, that is okay. But on my channel, we like to talk about philosophy. I'm thinking about starting a podcast. I need you guys to let me know, would you watch me in a podcast? Would you watch me interview some professional physique competitors, some business owners? How about we do a podcast with some veterans and do that? Whoa, shit. What is that? Your comment, dude. There's a squirrel in the road. I didn't want to hit the squirrel. No, what is my opinion on... I have no opinion on that subject. No opinion on that subject. I don't talk about that on my channel. If I have any Chess Devil, you're my moderator. Welcome back. We don't want to talk about any of that. So if that comment continues to come in, please moderate them for me, please, Chess Devil. Guys, it's Mind, Music, and Muscle. There's construction in the road. That is okay. Gosh diddly dang it. Are you flipping my flapjacks? We got some construction. No. It's not that. No. The only thing is, I don't want to talk about that on my stream because there's a time and place to talk about things, and this is not the time or the place. I mean, please respect that and go to another channel, or if you want to do that. So we can talk about 3 things. Philosophy, right? And we can get into some deep subjects, but I really want to make sure that certain subjects don't get my videos banned, okay? Certain subjects will get my videos banned. Race, religion, politics are tough. However, for me, the things I want to talk about are philosophy, music theory, or working out. Because I'm a professional trainer and nutrition guy, I train clients, so I like to talk about intellectually stimulating conversations like that. That's okay. You can be out. I'm not begging you to stay in my channel. I ain't begging you to stay. But yeah, Chess Devil, let me ask you this. Would you watch a podcast would you be open to do an interview on a podcast? Because I've got everything set up for a podcast. Before the end of the year, my goal is to launch a podcast before the end of the year. Right? So, yes, sir. All right. Do you have any friends you can invite? Because I got a tech guy I trust. Who's a good dude. And we got the space, we got the equipment. So if I have a tech guy that I trust, we're going to blow this shit up. Let's go! Let's go, dude. Hey, Bill. Type in the comments. How do you feel today? Let's go! It'd be crazy to have a podcast. I think it'd be kind of fun. So, anyways, we have a budget. We have a space. We had the splitter put in. We have a 12 by 28 building already put out there. Like, I pretty much have this ready to go. Okay, that's what I want to do. Who said, by the way, I'm in a backcountry road. I'm going to go home, cook my food. Maybe you guys can watch as I cook, help me get monetized. And as you do that, then it's very simple. I will cook and talk upon nutrition because I have a philosophy. Thou shalt build humongous arms. For with a great set of arms comes relentless opportunity to strike a pose. And thus, striking a pose and flexing has been shown in study to increase dopamine and oxytocin. Therefore, training gets you jacked and it increases endorphins. That's what's up. But yeah, artists, I will interview all sorts of artists. What do you do? And now this is an experiment. Lilith, I'm going to start a podcast with a buddy. And I hate and feel so sad that AI is replacing it. No, AI will never replace artists. False. Because I believe there is a human element that the brain and the body do. And that human element, although AI can play the same song and it can do certain things, but there is a human element, a connection. It's like the resin. When the violinist gets a bow and goes across, they have to put resin in order to play. There's something with the human body and the brain that I do not believe can be duplicated. That is what I think. I hope that statement was able to be seen. By the way, guys, do not judge me. Remember, today on this glorious day, thou shalt not judge me as I pee. Thou shalt not judge me as I pee, for my quest to become bodacious and thick as a horse requires me to hydrate. Thus, as I hydrate, I must also release this hydration from my loins. Thus, releasing this hydration throughout the day is annoying, but it is a must to promote hypertrophy, saith the good book of games. Dr. Density, Dr. Gaines, Dr. Smite, hypertrophy, hitting, schmitten, litten, comic kicking, I don't know. Anyways, www.wouldyouvwatchmeinapodcast.com. Wouldyouvwatchmeinapodcast.com. Let's go. Any questions in the chat? I'm in a backcountry road. I'm behind this electrical car. I got to take a piss. I feel like I'm almost even about to piss my pants, dude. But that's what you have to do. That's a valid option. But let's also not forget that AI progress is not just increasing. And yeah, I still don't think so, man. I get it. AI, Chess Devil, AI is exponentially, not linearly, but exponentially getting faster. I agree with you. However, no matter when it comes to a game like chess or checkers, yes, AI is going to beat human beings. There's nothing we can do about that. I agree. But when it comes to music and talking and selling, there's certain things that the human being can do that I do not think AI can duplicate. Now, my perspective is I've set 3 national sales records. As in talking to people and getting them to buy things, I've set 3 national sales records in the last 15 years because I did sales before I went into the military. right? I was raised by a woman who talks. I heard people talking and doing deals my whole life. So then I was trained by a millionaire, Nick Reese, at Agent Elite. Things went good. Things were awesome. And then I got a divorce. COVID hit. Long story short, now we're a trainer. I'm also a licensed insurance agent. I have a licensed insurance card. I can sell insurance, but I don't like it. I like to train people. I like to talk about nutrition. I like to get jacked and swole. You see, in the world of identification, I identify myself as a horse. Because I identify myself as a horse, I attempt to get large and succulent and thick as a horse. Now, the problem is I can't lift heavy. I hurt my back. I used to be about 300 pounds and I was kind of a monster. Now I'm about 230. When I hold water, I'm about 245 to 250. When I drain water, I'm about 220. Dry, I'm about 200. And that means dry, like, bleh, which you never do. I have no desire to compete. I just want to be a swole dude with 20-inch arms. So when you come in, I can like pick up stuff, and I want to be as strong as I can without making my back worse. So I do 80% hypertrophy training and then 20% probably, I'd say maybe 20 to 30%. I do like a week of 20, a week of 15, a week of 12, a week of 8, a week of 20. What is this? Your HP me more than, what does that mean? Chest Devil, what does this mean? Felix is mine. What's up, Felix? My what? Yeah, I got people I trust for that are gonna come look at the office and stuff. No big deal. I don't care. All that will work itself out. Trust me on that. Those details, I don't care. See, the benefit about me is I have a team around me, and my team, I get the ideas, I tell people what we're gonna do, and then I let the people who know, like I know what they're good at. They're better at stuff than I am. So I have people around me that are smarter than me, that like me, and I know things that they don't know. Like one of my guys is gonna come do the studio and I'm gonna teach him to play piano. Like he said, I wanna learn to play piano. I was like, hell yeah, let's get it on a podcast and let's document it. He was like, what? It's like, I'm telling you, meditate and train. It is this. B. Is it the first time someone actually got my user right? Felix is mine? I have no idea. Don't know, man. But what I do know is I'm growing muscle again. And what's interesting is I'm growing muscle when I'm not lifting heavy. Well, I incline hammer like, I don't know, 350 to 400. That's not heavy weight. Oh, sweet. This dude's here working. All right. So the house is out there being worked on. That's the studio.